What is up, gurus? So we are here at Fernando's. We're gonna walk in, we're gonna do a quick tour. Mostly we're gonna start this video off with kind of getting to know Fernando. There's a lot to know about him. He's a great kid, done a lot of work in this hobby that a lot of people don't really know about. So we're gonna kind of get to talk to him a little bit in this series, and then we'll follow it up with a second video kind of touring all the fish and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy and get to know Fernando. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Definitely give us a subscribe to keep following along, and have a great day. So here we are with Fernando. We are here in the awesome fish room. This is Fernando here.
Hi.
Today in this video, we're gonna help you guys kind of know who he is and stuff like that. I know a lot of you locals are watching this channel and stuff like that, so we'll kind of get to know him. Well, let's start off, I guess, with how long have you been in the hobby for?
I've been in the hobby for about, I want to say it's been a little over 3 years now.
Okay. How old were you when you started?
Well, initially I was into like breeding reptiles and stuff like that, like African fat-tailed geckos and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then one summer, I think I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and started working at the store Tim Waters in St. Paul.
Okay.
And after that, I kind of got into the hobby more. I started breeding more fish, moved away from reptiles a little bit.
Okay.
And I started with like 5 fish tanks. Then like a year later, I had like 10. Then like half a month later, I had like 15. And then I built my own fish room.
Yep.
And now it's like a little business kind of thing.
Nice. So what do you do mainly? Do you breed for, like profit and stuff like that, kind of, sort of?
Yeah, so initially I had first started breeding fish for profit. I started with wild type live bears and Mexican dwarf crayfish, which were my 2 biggest things about 2 years ago. And at one point I was like wholesaling to local stores. I was shipping a lot, and I was selling way too much for whenever I had stock available. I would sell out of it. So then I started getting fish into resale.
Okay.
Or working with like local breeders and trying to get other species to resell to local people.
Right.
And then I started expanding my fish room more, so I could breed and like having space for like grow out and stuff like that.
Okay. Kind of things like you enjoy, basically, just kind of being able to do both. That's awesome. What would you say your like specialty is? Your like specialty fish, the one that you do the best with, I guess.
Right now, my specialty from my personal breeding stock, or I guess species, are wild type live bears.
Okay.
Like the Limia species, the Gadeids, the Bosilia. Basically just like species that are like either extinct or like not in the hobby anymore.
Okay.
Just trying to reintroduce them and get them more out so people can get them and just spread them out over the world.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta admit, I love them, and we'll see those in a little bit here. You guys will see that in the next video we make. What would you say is the most complicated part of breeding fish?
I would say it depends on the species and the type of fish.
Yeah.
I usually go into phases. Like sometimes I'll have like a buckle phase or a betta phase or different types. I guess the most complicated thing would be like for different species. Like for example, when I was breeding killifish, you have to like get the eggs out and incubate them, and it's like a weird little process. I would say just hatching them or like raising the fry up to adult size when they're ready to sell.
Okay.
Probably the most complicated things, or like dealing with like the water parameters to get the fish, to like when to breed or promote breeding.
Yep.
Or like do like a water change to promote like a rainy season or something like that.
Okay. So kind of trying to keep it as realistic as possible.
Yeah, just like natural, like how they would breed or act in their wild habitat.
Do you ship fish?
I actually do ship fish.
Okay.
I ship a lot.
Okay.
Recently I just started reshipping again just due to the virus and
Right.
the delays in USPS
Yep.
with the election and everything like that.
Yep.
But now I just started shipping again. I'm shipping slow. I'm just slowly just starting shipping again.
Okay.
But soon I'll be shipping full time again, usually Mondays and Tuesdays.
How can people contact you for purchasing stuff? Do you have like a Facebook page, or do you kind of share it mostly locally, or?
So I actually do have a Facebook page. It's called Fernando's Aquatics on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page.
Okay.
Same thing, Fernando's Aquatics, and then I have an email, Fernando's Aquatics @gmail.com.
Okay.
Which people can reach me through.
Okay. And what I'll do for you guys too is I'll share all that stuff down in the comment or in the description. That way, if you guys want to contact him for anything, you definitely can. Obviously, I would check, to make sure, obviously some of the stock might sell lower, posting up the video even and stuff like that. So, make sure you email him or message him or something like that. Ask him what he's got, if he's got it, etc. So, other than that, I guess we can kind of get into the next video here. We'll see you guys in the next section.